I.E.L.T.S, International English Level Testing System. It's a preparatory class for you to write the international examination, taking the page number 46B. You have come here to the adjectives and adverbs. Dear folks, when you want to learn the foundation, it's always the first importance is nouns. We have seen about it. Then we have seen about the verbs, the tenses. Then we have seen about the articles, pronouns. Now we have come here to the adjectives and adverbs. What do you mean by adjective? Adjective is adding some meaning to the noun, right? For example, he is a good boy. What sort of a boy he is? He is a good boy. Adverbs, you are modifying the verb. For example, he studies, or he wrote his examination. He wrote his examination excellently or brilliantly. So he wrote his examinations. How did he write his examinations? Brilliantly. So this brilliantly is the adverb. So anything which modifies a verb is called an adverb. He has done his operation successfully. He has done his operation successfully. You don't say he has done successfully his operation. No. He has done his operation. So his operation becomes the object. So after the object, adverbs are placed. So there are some methods where you have to use the adverb. See, for example, she danced. She danced. How did she dance? Beautifully. It's adverb of manner. How she danced beautifully. Where she danced beautifully in the stage. When did she dance? She danced beautifully in the stage last week or yesterday, whatever it is. So adverb of manner should come immediately after the verb. If there is an object, then adverb should come after the object. Adverb of manner, adverb of place, and adverb of time. So order of adverbs. When two or more adverbs are used together, that's what in your common conversation, generally what you do, it is the adjectives, adverbs, nouns. These are the things you use, and you use more number of adverbs. When you use more number of adverbs, both in your writing and in your speaking, then adverb of manner should come first, then adverb of place should come second, and adverb of time should come third. What do you mean by adverb of manner? You ask a question to the verb, how, and the answer you get is adverb of manner, right? He walked how? Slowly. He studies brilliantly. How? The adverb of manners usually end up with a suffix ly. And coming to adverb of place, where are you? I'm in the theater. I'm in the hall. I'm in the college. So where are you? I am in the theater, or I study in the library, or I read in the library. So where do you read? In the library. You ask a question to the verb where, and the answer you get is called adverb of place. And adverb of time, you ask a question to the verb when, and the answer you get is called adverb of time. I wrote my examination when? Last month. The last month becomes adverb of time. So generally adverb of manner, adverb of place, and adverb of time should come. See, I'll meet you. What is the subject, sir? I. What's the verb, sir? Will meet. And what's the object? You. I'll meet whom? You. So I subject, will verb, and will meet is the verb, and you is the object. I'll meet you. Where? You ask a question. Outside the station. So adverb of place should come before. When will you meet? At 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock comes next to the adverb of place. So adverb of place and adverb of time. Before all those things, if you have adverb of manner, it should come immediately after the verb. If there is an object, after the object, adverb of manner should come. See, outside the station is the place. At 6 o'clock is time. Hope you're able to understand. Are you clear about it? No doubt about it. When you have adverb of manner should come. Adverb of manner means what? You're asking a question to the verb how. And adverb of place, you ask a question when. And adverb of time is you ask a question to the verb when. So adverb of manner, adverb of place, and adverb of time. Hope you're able to understand these 4 lines. The crux, the importance of adverbs. Right? Now coming here, irregular adverbs. What do you mean by irregular adverbs? There are irregular verbs. What do you mean by irregular verbs? Anything ending with ed is called regular verb, right, sir? Irregular verb. What is the past tense of sing? Sing. Sang. Past participle. Sung. Swim. Past participle. Swum. Begin. Began. Begun. Begun. So the irregular verbs are the verbs where the past tense you don't have ed. Just like that, you have irregular adverbs. Adverbs generally end up with ly, adverb of manner. Here it doesn't end with ly. See, some adverbs of manner look the same as the adjective form. Hard. Hard. I work. How do I work? I work hard. He works. How does he work? He works hard. So you don't say hardly. What do you mean by hardly? Anybody? Anybody? Hardly. Rare. You don't say I work hardly. What do you mean by that? I work hardly. You don't work at all. I study hardly. Some people say, right? I study hardly means you're not at all. You're not studying at all. Fastly, you don't have a word called fastly. I ran fast. It can be used as an adjective. See, he's a hard worker. What type of worker he is? He's a hard worker. So hard becomes an adjective. He works hard. How does he work? Hard. What type of worker he is? He's a hard worker. That hard worker is an adjective. He works hard. This hard is a adverb. See, for example, fast. He runs. How does he run? Fast. It is a fast train. What type of train is it? Fast train. Fast train becomes an adjective. Fast becomes an adjective. And he runs fast. How does he run? He runs fast. So fast becomes adverb. Straight. Straight. He walks straight. How does he walk? Straight. So he walks straight. Straight becomes an adverb. Can you form an adjective using straight? It is a straight route. It is a straight way. It is the straight path. What type of path? What type of way? What type of road? It is straight. So the straight becomes an adjective, and straight combining with the verb, it becomes an adverb. Late. Late. Can you form an adverb using late? He works late. He works late means what? Late night. Late as an adjective. My late grandfather. What do you mean by late grandfather? He has died. He is dead. Late grandfather means somebody is expired. Right? So he is late. This late is also adjective. Late. What do you mean by lately? Is there any word lately? Recently, one other thing, colloquially they say. Yearly. Can you form a sentence using as an adverb yearly? I got up. When? Adverb of time. See, work hard on your research. Work hard on your research. Which is the verb, sir? Work. Work, how do you work? You should work hard. So hard becomes adverb. On your research. This is a hard exercise. So this hard is adjective. What type of exercise? It is an hard exercise, right? Hard is an adjective and an adverb, and hardly is an adverb meaning very little. Hard is an adjective. Hardly means what? Is an adverb. Hard is an adjective and an adverb. Hardly is an adverb. How do you form an adverb using hardly? He works hardly. He doesn't work at all. See, he hardly had time to say hello. He hardly had time to say hello. This hardly modifies what? This hardly modifies which verb? Have. He hardly have. Have is an action verb. He doesn't have. So hardly had time to say hello. He had very little time to say hello. So good is an adjective and well is the adverb. Good is an adjective and well is an adverb. He studies good. Is it correct? He studies well. Right. Well. How many meanings are there for well? Well as a noun. The source of water which you get. Well as a noun. As a adjective. He's a well-known person. Okay, well-known. Okay, as an adverb, he studies well. So here, good is an adjective and well is the adverb. He spoke very good English, describes English. What type of English? Good English. He spoke English very well. So this well becomes an adverb. You got it, sir? Are you clear about it? Okay. Next we shall continue.